Top of the morning, lads. It's Suave Beardson. Episode 2, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Now, last week we saw the tanker chapter in its entirety with Solid Snake, and before I go any further, Metal Gear fans can be divided into one of two camps. You either love the character of Raiden, or you despise the very mention of Raiden. I am in camp number 2. I cannot stand the character of Raiden. Now, a few weeks back, I read, it's known as the Grand Game Plan of Hideo Kojima for Metal Gear Solid 2. And learned that initially, the tanker chapter was only going to be available to players that had played Metal Gear Solid 1. I don't know how they plan to accomplish that, and clearly they didn't because we don't have that option. It just starts with the tanker chapter. But originally it was only going to be available for returning Metal Gear players, and people who had never played a Metal Gear game before were going to just start on the plant with a rookie Raiden. So Raiden is treated ridiculously almost naive, like he doesn't know shit, because he was the character geared towards new players. I mean, so he's gonna say probably a lot of obvious things. They're gonna explain a lot of obvious things, because the character development of Raiden is for new players. But the amount of times that Raiden mentions that he's had VR training for something like how to open a fucking door just gets irritating as shit. But we're going to get started, and let's see, we're going to go to the special and go to previous story, and then now read through the shocking conspiracy behind Shadow Moses. This is 129 pages. Okay. So we're probably not going to read this. I may read it in my off time at some point, but I am not going to read through 129 pages on this at the beginning of the stream. Last week I read through the New York Mirror. That was only 11 pages. I did not realize that the shocking conspiracy behind Shadow Moses was 129 pages. So we're just going to load the previous, my save here, and continue on. Just as a reminder, I am playing this on an original fat PS2 into a capture card, which stretches the image to a 16:9 ratio, so if things look a little disproportionate, that would be why. Okay, so we left off with Raiden on the roof of Strut A. And for those of you that may not remember, Raiden did not take VR training on how to not slip on bird shit, so Raiden just slipped and fell on bird shit. He also didn't have any daylight VR training, so that's why he's super scared that he's going to be, I don't know, spotted or get sunburnt or something. But he never had daylight VR training.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it. Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left analog stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
Oh, let me guess, Raiden didn't have VR training on how to crawl on the ground? That wouldn't surprise me one bit. What?
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Alright. So now we're down into the Strut A pump room.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Oh man. Did Raiden have VR training to deal with 2 guards?
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance.
Heavy surveillance? It's
Can't get
1
any
guard.
Closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Maybe we should have just sent in Colonel Campbell. It's Raiden. How's it going, CD's games? Okay, so now we have radar. Which way is he going? He's going that way. Oh, I can't go in there? Okay. That's the FA connecting bridge. I need to go to Strut B, I think. Well, what happens if I go this way? Yeah, I hear that.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution.
I love how they show
But you
these
can
little
use
videos of
chaff
Raiden
to set
in
up an interference field. That'll knock
stealth.
its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
It doesn't sound like it's going very good for SEAL Team 10.
The president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Well, yeah, I can't go this way because I don't have chaff grenades or a weapon. And I doubt Raiden learned how to dodge autonomous flying cameras in VR. So we have to turn around. He also didn't have daylight training VR. Or daylight VR training. So that's going to be a significant problem. Alright, we made it to the AB connecting bridge. Now, I think this is where we see the seals all get blown up. No?
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
You go, Raiden.
Grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
You try your best, Raiden. I'm guessing he didn't. That must not be covered by sneaking mission 60. Oh man. Right? He can flip like crazy. But when it comes to hanging from a railing, I don't know. I didn't have VR training for that. Or just how to be outside. Oh yeah, I think this is where we get to meet Iroquois Pliskin for the first time. Right in the eyeball. You got infinite ammo in that gun? Hey guy, he's right there. I don't know, I think one of the villains I hate the most out of all of these games is Vamp. For some reason, I just can't fucking stand him.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Colonel, I didn't take VR training for this. I feel like I missed the SOCOM on Strut A. I have no idea where it is. I feel like it might be in that, like, south room of Strut A, but I couldn't get in there.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Wasn't asking your age, bro.
Get down.
Where is he?
See, like, if I could have just played as Snake, then they could have made this a boss fight. You know, and this is just the ending cutscene of that boss fight.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Oh, that gun finally ran out of ammo.
Yeah, Queen?
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Ha! Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant
Exactly.
Junior grade.
Lieutenant Junior Grade, Iroquois Pliskin. I wonder if they really believe, if they thought anybody would believe that this wasn't
Are
Solid
you a
Snake.
Navy SEAL?
Or if this was another
How'd
thing
you get
meant
in?
just for,
Fast
like,
rope descent from a
newer
naval chopper.
players.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21. That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations.
Yeah,
Or
just
it's a
keep
video
trying to
game.
justify your
What better way to
badassery that
raise
doesn't
ultimate
exist,
exposure?
Raiden.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
See, even Snake hates him already at this point.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
Raiden,
It's a little too late for that.
you fucked up. He didn't have VR training on how to hide his face.
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking
guy?
freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries.
What's up, Chase? How's it going, man?
The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell
We're just
members to
having
hold
fun
down.
at Raiden's expense.
You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here?
Snake's already fed up with his bullshit.
Can't
At
tell
Raiden's
now.
expense.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Oh, there we go. Raiden can't even find his own weapons. I'm doing all right, man. How you doing?
This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between Struts B and C.
Honestly, though, at this point, you can divide you can divide Metal Gear fans into 2 camps. You either love Raiden or you hate
Aren't you
Raiden.
going to answer him?
I'm in the latter camp.
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes.
He's
Remember
not
my
mine.
It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plan's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Raiden does become quite the badass in Metal Gear 4, but it takes him a long time to get there,
What's your name?
in my opinion.
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Your parents gave you a
Maybe
code
I'll
name?
Find out someday.
I mean, yeah, like, and I kind of explained at the beginning of the stream that after I read Hideo Kojima's like grand game plan is what they called it for this game. Players were only supposed to start with the tanker chapter if they had played Metal Gear Solid 1. So I don't know if that was going to be done with like an in-game prompt like Metal Gear 3 was, or if it was going to... Because the PS2 is backwards compatible, but you can't use a PS1 memory card. So I don't know if they had kind of planned on... like having it read the memory card for like Metal Gear Solid 1 data, save data. But basically, if you had never played Metal Gear Solid 1, then you were going to skip the tanker chapter altogether. And immediately start with Raiden. So Raiden is kind of treated as this huge rookie in this game by design for new players that had never played a Metal Gear game before. So me being a returning player and seeing the badassery of Snake, Raiden is just not. But for somebody, if this was their first, trip into the land of Metal Gear, then I could see how they'd have a different opinion of Raiden. And his story is good. I mean, yeah. Like, he serves his purpose. And I think a lot of it, myself included, a lot of people have a sour taste for Raiden because we all came into this game expecting to play Solid Snake. We started the game as Solid Snake, and then he just gets thrown in. There was no character reveal beforehand. There was no, he wasn't in any of the promotional footage, none of the trailers, nothing. He just came out of the blue. And I think it just, it left a, and the whining. Yeah, he whines a lot. I don't know, I guess I just never got over it. And honestly, I've gotten shit for this too, but I can't. I feel like what I dislike the most.
What the hell is that?
Is the voice actor. He just sounds like he's whining all the time about everything.
Come, put me out of my misery.
Like when I listen to some of the Japanese gameplay, Raiden sounds like a badass.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
I don't know. Apparently he was a voice actor in another game, or other people, know him from other stuff and love the guy, but I don't know. It's
ready grenades.
Everything about the character I just don't like. But to get the full Metal Gear Solid story, you gotta play the game. And so, me personally, I feel like I have to suffer through the character of Raiden.
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Those seals are about to have a bad time. Bye, guy. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, my
I can agree with that. And
I'll see you again someday.
I remember reading a thing too that they did like a study on the Metal Gear games, on their audience, and they were trying to attract a larger audience. And the thing that a lot of people forget, myself included, is that the Metal Gear series is a Japanese game series, and then it's just got English voice acting in it, right? So the character of Raiden is probably
I see.
much more well received in Japan.
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor.
Because that's where they did their study of their audience, was in Japan.
Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood.
All right, man.
But I need to ask
I'll be here
you
for a while.
before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is
Just
real.
keep on
And that's why you
crying.
won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
He's been on this damn thing for 5 minutes, and all he's been doing is whining. That's basically what that conversation was, yes. It's just tell him it's advanced VR. Oh yeah, I don't have the M9 yet. Alright, where's this node? Guess we're gonna have to sit through this cutscene first.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Nav Scolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
See, Snake knows his shit. I'm sorry. Lieutenant Junior Grade Iroquois Pliskin.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Yeah, Campbell told you he'd be on Strut C.
This is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fatman. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10.
Jesus.
I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
The way he looked at Ryan when he said that
My name
shit.
is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was
There are at
also
least
an
2
engineer.
people here who claim to be experts, and he looks right at Raiden.
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders.
I never heard anything about it, like he's lying to
Right
him.
now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEALs EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before.
Didn't
Hold on a sec.
you take bomb disposal VR?
CO again.
I'll have to confirm with the CO again. Man, these guys are relentless with
Glad to
him.
hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
I didn't have VR training, but getting training from a real guy who's an expert in this shit makes me nervous. I'd rather have it in VR.
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fatman.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fatman well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly.
Duh.
Fatman would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts.
Yeah, he's he must not have taken Common Sense VR either.
Integrity out.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
You mean you're gonna leave me alone to do it by myself?
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk.
Ryan, you're the only one that can't figure it out.
Team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
I'm
an idiot.
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me.
He about to be
I'll give
feasting.
you instructions by Kodak from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
All right, let's go find these bombs. I know where the one is in Strut C. I found it already. Alright. I forgot about this.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Might want to listen to the guy. Alright. Should I backtrack to Strut B or continue on to Strut D? I think I'm going to continue on to Strut D. And work my way around. Oh, he's knocked out. Haha, it's Snake in the box. Where's the fucking node in here? Is this guy? Okay.
Nothing here.
There it is, way the fuck over there. Now I gotta try to get over there without being spotted. Shit.
There's somebody there.
Nope.
Nothing here.
Raiden does have quite a bit more grip than Snake does. Quite a bit more grip.
Nothing here.
Shoot, he's coming this way. Alright, he's sleeping.
Who's there?
Nobody. Alright, he's sleeping now.
You got me! Stay on lookout for the intruder!
Shit.
It's the enemy! I need help! It's the enemy! I need help!
You don't need nothing.
Oh. What's that?
Communications with Strut D have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Enemy in the area!
Alright, well, I got to the node. At least. Oh, cool, there's a door over here. Alright. Well, I was spotted, but it didn't cause an alert, so I'll take that. Oh, shit. I want to try to get through this game without actually, like, killing every guard. Like, just knocking them out, and, or, you know, once I get the M9, then I can start tranking them all and stuff like that. But I don't want to actually just kill every guard. I feel like Raiden's not badass enough to do that. Shit.
There's somebody there!
Nope.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Yeah, kinda. Because, like, usually I just go through and just decimate everybody. Or at least, you know, I try to sneak and then decimate everybody. It ends up being like Metal Gear Rambo. So I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Raiden's too much of a wuss to actually kill somebody, I think. Although this guy's gonna cause me problems. This guy up here with the binoculars. I might have to take him out. Whoops. Choked him one too many times and broke his neck. Well, so far, I can't remember if it was the first time I played this where my video was all screwed up. Because I know I accidentally killed somebody down in the Strut A elevator, too. So as of right now, I've got one, maybe two accidental kills, and that's it. Okay, where is the fucking node?
Who's there?
Alright, now I gotta find... Oh, shit. Got him. What's this box? Cardboard box to transport game software. Okay. So, I was wondering if it said, like, maybe a specific strut or something like that, you know? Oh, that's a level 5 door.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to Strut A.
Well, let's see where it takes us. A Zone of the Enders box. Alright, so where did we end up? I feel like this just put us down in the level 5 room. Oh, I get the camera. Okay. I think if you get like a different, like another box later on in the game, I think you can use this to like fast travel to different struts. I think.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Nothing here.
No, I know the... right. Yeah, because... Yeah, that's not something I'm going to probably waste my time on. Although, Chase, you'll appreciate this. I did take a picture of a guard in the tanker because I tranked him and he fell forward, and his face was just right against the wall, so it was just full frontal face biffage into the wall. It was great. I had to take a picture of it. What you know about that full frontal face biffage?
Care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
It was
Are you
glorious.
hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a
She probably
cardboard
does.
box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
What an
Drop
insult.
Your gun.
Not a chance.
Oh, gotta call the colonel. Nope, Pliskin.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the Big Shout.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Alright, if I remember correctly, the one bomb is up here. underneath the jet. Yep. Or is there multiple? Shit. I know there's one on this jet somewhere. There it is. Right by the landing gear.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fatman can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
All right. No, okay, there's that guard. I think the M9 is in Strut F. Once I find the M9, then I can at least tranquilize guards and not have to result to accidentally killing them by breaking their neck. Pretty sure the Strut F connecting bridge is here, yeah? Yep. Okay, cool. Everyone, it's Raiden. I saw something.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
I don't have one.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
No, the Watergate
Mr.
scandal.
X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
That would be incorrect, because Raiden doesn't have it.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
The line that
it
was one of
Throat at first.
his fans would be incorrect, because Raiden doesn't have any.
Too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Okay, well, I don't have a mine detector, so I don't know if where it was. Damn it, there's this guy up here. I don't want to have to kill that guy, but he's gonna spot me, so... Okay. I feel like this is not going to work. But you never know. I might get lucky. Shit. Yep. Well, there's my first alert of the game.
Over there.
Let's see if this does anything for me. Campbell, I'm about to sneeze. What do I do? Looks like the box is actually going to work out for me. Neat. Cool, that walked right by me. Okay, so far I've gotten one alert in this game. Alright, let's wait a minute for all these guards to disperse. Okay, I'm gonna head up this way. I need to find that fucking node. Okay, there was a guard there.
Nothing here.
And he's given periodic updates. Didn't see that guard.
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Uh-oh. Alright, there's the M9. Maybe if I just plop down on the box right here.
Stop. Clear. Clear.
Get the fuck out of here.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut A. Intensify the level of security.
Alright, I finally got the M9, so that's nice. Although I think the smart play is still going to be just to hang out in this box until all the extra guards leave.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
That's still the one problem with this floor, is these guards periodically, you know, check in and shit.
Nothing here.
Okay, he's sleeping. He's sleeping. Shit. He's sleeping. Wait, is the node upstairs? Nope, right here. Okay, I need to defuse this bomb before they get suspicious. Oh shit, I gotta go up the stairs and drop down the railing. That's right.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut A have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Okay, they're coming from... No, Raiden, you idiot. Okay, they're upstairs.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Damn, that's the wrong bridge. Maybe the room will reset, though. Oh boy.
Do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off.
But you're wrong.
You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since
'Cause
the
you were
museum
wrong.
was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
Does anybody else
I'm
not
sorry, Jack.
give a
I'm
shit?
taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Okay. We gotta go back to Strut A because there's a bomb on Strut A and Strut B still. So I think I'm up to like 2 alerts now. Shoot the birds. Oh yeah, I think Rose gets pissed if I shoot the birds. Shit. I need to take out this guard, then I can shoot the camera. Otherwise the guard will hear the gunshots. And I'm not sure where the SOCOM suppressor is in this game. I don't remember. But either way, he's sleeping. Now we're back to Strut A. Yeah. You know what's funny though is I've been playing this game for forever and never made the Jack Rose connection until you just pointed it out. Shit. Forgot about that surveillance camera. I mean, it does kind of make sense, though, because Hideo Kojima bases a lot of his shit on movies, so... I mean, you could make the argument that Metal Gear 3 is basically just a Bond film. I got people shooting at me. Let's cartwheel. Shit. Shit. You can't see me. Oh, I guess you can. Yes, full frontal face kickage. Locker!
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor, Strut A. Boost up security.
I'd rather you didn't. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so I need to get rid of this security camera. Okay, but there is a guard in here. Is he a regular guard or is he a special guard? I could probably defuse the bomb while I wait, though. You know, it's been a really long time since I've had Burger King. I haven't had Burger King in a minute. I defused another one, guys.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of.
Lie.
Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fatman, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find
A
anything?
Whopper with a red bun?
A hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Because Snake's a
Bombs
badass.
that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion.
Yep.
All those kids.
That is an
slammed
accurate
me by
snake
it.
fact.
These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fatman. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
All right. Shit. Alright, I need to get a little bit better at my sneaking, because it's been a little rough this go-around. He's sleeping. Oh, there's another box over there. How do I get to it? Just like that. Okay, I should be able to take out this camera now. Cool. Alright. Strut B should be the last one. Got him. Got him. Got him. I was kind of hoping Rose was going to get mad. Another one bites the dust. Okay, I think I'm just wasting ammo at this point. What if I call her now?
What's up, Jack?
That floor will make a racket if you run on it. Noise tends to bring enemy soldiers to the scene. Tilt the left analog stick lightly to walk quietly. Crawling also lets you move noiselessly. Consider both of these options.
You suck, Raiden. Okay, yeah, let's move on from that. I'm surprised that wasn't an actual conversation. Now he falls asleep. Nope, never played that game. Any of those. Oh shit.
Clear! Clear! Move! Stop!
So far I haven't purposely killed anybody yet. I've accidentally killed one or maybe two guards by choking them too much. But beyond that, I haven't actually, like, killed any with a gun. So, I'm gonna try to keep it that way. Keep my kill count as low as possible. Okay. Back into Strut B. He's sleeping again. I think that guy in there is still sleeping. Oh yeah. There it is.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
Way to go, buddy.
Kid, I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter
That's what he
the
said.
interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Alright, so we go to Strut C to get that. I'm pretty sure I know where the bomb is. So I shouldn't have to get the... I shouldn't have to go get the sensor, but I don't know, that might be a prerequisite for the bomb to be there, so I'm going to go get it anyways. I don't know if you have to have the sensor in your inventory for the bomb to show up, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go get this sensor.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good.
Cool, use
Head
it.
to the bottom of Strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin!
Aw, shit.
Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Raiden, the one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Raiden, move! Get to the bottom of Strut A
400
now!
seconds, so that's 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, he would have too. Okay, cool. He's still sleeping. It's counting down, motherfucker. Whoops. That's what I meant. Chase knows what I meant. We can just leave him alone. I never took VR on how to not slip on bird shit.
Raiden, Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
Fatman has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. It's like he's far surpassed me as far
He
as
would be the type of
explosive
guy to sit
techniques.
2 Frosties
The
on
rest,
bricks at an
Pete,
angle about
get
like
the hell out
so.
of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Raiden, keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
You're a legendary mercenary, Raiden. Remember that. You took weapons mission, sneaking mission 60 and weapons mission 80. Now, if I remember correctly, it's right here. Oh, is that not close enough? There we go. It took me for fucking ever.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed. Shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it.
Oof.
One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the President.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
If Raiden's our only hope, we're
I
fucked.
understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the President. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Hey man, I warned you last time, I'm not a Raiden fan. He's not all state. We're not in good hands.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come.
Oops.
Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else.
Just a little bit?
And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Put the gun down. Fight like a man.
Kill me now.
I feel like I'm just supposed to, like, outlast her, because there's no way to do any damage to her. Oh, I can't even go any farther than that? There's an invisible wall there? I can't even try to engage her in what Vince McMahon would call a melee. Oh, I know. I'm trying to think, out of all of the bosses in this game, the only one that Raiden actually kills is Fatman, isn't it? Because he doesn't kill Vamp, he doesn't kill Fortune, he doesn't kill, well, he does kill Solidus at the end, too. But, like, Raiden doesn't do a whole lot in this game. Let's be fair. What a maneuver! 1, 2, yes! He got him. No, he didn't.
Raiden, Fatman just contacted us directly.
Fatman called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
That's like
This is
Raiden's
really not a
catchphrase
good
this
time
entire
for this.
game.
The countdown's
Why
already
me?
begun,
I
Raiden.
think she's overdoing it a bit.
How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
Pretty much.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Okay, cool. We finally got through this. I mean, you could argue that Raiden kills Vamp twice, and then Vamp just comes back alive. The explosive kind. Yes. The kind of explosives that go boom.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fatman is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such
It is. The cutscenes in this game are pretty good.
A stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one. Really.
The
But
kind
we
that
couldn't
go
kill
by
him,
him.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Okay, but was it on purpose or was it an accident? Because I feel like it was an accident.
Now!
Maybe I'm not giving Raiden enough credit, but I always thought he was trying to shoot Fortune as she walked away and got vamped by mistake. Fair. Okay, I'll give Raiden that.
Damn.
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live?
Honestly, I was just disappointed that he was still alive because I cannot fucking stand Vamp. Like, I hate him more than
You
Raiden.
punish me enough.
But it did make me think that the boss fight later on in the game was going to be a pain in the ass. Which is kind of funny because I was watching a Metal Gear 2 speedrun and I looked away from the stream for about 5 seconds and the boss fight was over. So there's a super easy way to beat him. I'm just not sure what it is. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out though. And to be fair, I might do the speedrun technique for that fight because I hate it so much, and the faster I can get that one done, the better. I don't know anything about speedrunning this game, other than, you know, doing it fast.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already.
Vamp.
I can't die twice.
Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on exactly what it is about Vamp, but I cannot stand him. I hate him so much. And I was just so disappointed that he came back in the 4th game and we had to deal with him even longer. Okay, let's move on. Whoops. All right, let's go deal with Fatman, and I think once I finish up with Fatman, that might be it for the day. Oh shit, I didn't realize I still had the SOCOM. Whoops. Well, there's an accidental kill. So far, I've only killed people with Raiden by accident. Which, to be fair, that was my fuck up, not Raiden's, but I'm gonna blame it on him anyway. Be like, Raiden couldn't figure out the difference between a tranquilizer gun and a real gun. I'm gonna blame it on Raiden anyways. It would be. Colonel, I accidentally shot somebody with a real gun. What do I do about it? Be like, Airheads, it's a real gun. Oh, man, that was good. I'm so happy I accidentally shot that guy in the face with a real gun, because that was just gold. I don't remember if there's still... Yeah, there is claymores. Colonel just killed a man. God damn it, that guy again? I am actually really happy that happened because it was awesome. Really? Oh, I see it. There's another one? I didn't think the guy with the binoculars was still there. Well, Raiden died. There's my first continue.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Okay, let's get back on track. Oh, I gotta start all the way back here? What the hell? Alright, let's get back on track. Right? Right. Hey, I'm switching to the M9 now. I have the tranquilizer gun so the guy won't die accidentally a second time with a bullet to the face. Shot his radio this time, too. Okay. So there is this dude. On the other side of Strut F. I feel like after every single thing that I do, I should call Colonel. Okay, so that guy is up here. Or was it... There he is. He's going up the steps. Got him! Whoops. Let's crawl a little faster, shall we? Alright, we're into Strut E now. So let's go up to the roof and deal with fat ass.
Who's there?
If I remember correctly, this boss fight was a little bit of a pain in the ass. Alright. I think I've scouted out all the ammo. Oh, cool. Another box. Which one is it? Transport daily supplies. Okay. Alright, let's do this thing. Now, I feel like I'm gonna try to beat Fatman non-lethal and kind of keep up this streak of not intentionally killing people.
You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he Dead Cell?
I am Fatman. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer. And can you hear it? Hear this rhythm?
I think I can get his dog tag if I beat him non-lethal.
And life. Don't you know this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good year. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
Do you think he actually gives a shit about that at this point?
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the Emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist!
He's definitely not a common criminal because I don't know too many people that rollerblade with explosives.
Military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
I don't want to go tomorrow knowing I could have had a piece of cake tonight. In the words of Gabriel Iglesias. Yeah, I don't either.
Look, your favorite. Explosive. I'm calling a short recess.
Actually, that is false. You spend your... Oh, I didn't realize I knocked him off. You spend your time trying to stop the bomb from becoming. And for who? For what? You know what a bomb is that doesn't explode, Raiden? It is a cheap gold watch, buddy.
Are you just gonna walk around? Oh! How about a little time off from
Try aiming for a change. I don't wanna. I've got some stun grenades. Let's try one of them.
You asked for more bombs.
Wow, either I'm a terrible shot or that didn't work.
I'm calling a short. Oh!
No, I don't think I want to do that. Let's try the stun grenades again. I'm in the game, pal. What do you do except take up fucking space? Yes. I feel like beating him lethally would be a lot easier because I could lay down claymores and shit. But I don't know if Weapons Mission 80 covered claymores or not. The fuck is this guy? There he is. Oh, hey, there's a ration back there. I feel like we're just running around in circles at this point. I need to do something to get him to stop. Place a few claymores down. There we go. Oh, one more shot and he should be down. Oh, thanks for the raid, Blues. Much appreciated, man. I'm just doing a fairly terrible job here with Fatman. Okay, this should be the last shot, though. Got him. Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Well, we just took out Fatman.
My suit.
Oh, hell yeah. What was the time?
Oh, no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
It's probably a detonator of some sort, Raiden.
Hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
114.26. Is that
What the hell is
Metal Gear
this?
1? That's the one you've been running, right?
Biggest bomb of the entire place. Huh? No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
PC all bosses, Metal Gear 1.
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
I don't know anything about running the original.
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb.
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies.
Yeah. What's the most difficult part of the original speed run?
And grow fat.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks, man. Thanks for joining the stream. Get out of the way, fat ass. Yep, there's his dog. Oh, that's Peter Stillman. That's how I get Stillman's dog tag. Yeah,
Good
that's
work, Raiden. Looks like all
the bosses
bombs
and
are
Twin Snakes can be a
neutralized.
pain in the ass too.
One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves
Colonel, Fatman didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
Yeah, well, I'll probably catch you next time, Blues. I'm getting ready to actually turn it in for the day as well.
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
As soon as I finish this boss fight, I was actually gonna wrap this up for the day.
Defused. And
Gotta go,
Fatman,
you know,
too.
work for the man and stuff.
How's Shell 2?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled Strut.
What about the toxins?
Yeah, hopefully I'll catch you next time, man. Thanks for stopping in.
The explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the central core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about
Good job on that PB, by the way.
Hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. It doesn't make sense.
So
why would there be
choppers are
lifeboats
only
on something that
extraction?
doesn't float, Raiden?
And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
I love how he tries to order Snake around, and Snake's just like, nope. I'm doing my thing. You just follow your orders, good boy. I think this might be where the ninja shows up for the first time. Yep.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
Unlike you, I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo.
Not the Lale Lulelo.
This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right.
Ninja.
I've been ordered to give you backup, including a relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames, has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president.
Richard Ames.
If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe.
Bam.
Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
Ryan, do you really think you're in the position to make demands?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect and amplify. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use
Figure it
the
out.
directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core.
Oh, and we can hear Johnny in this one too. Johnny makes his second appearance in the Metal Gear franchise.
Take this. The security
Well,
guard
can't
will
say
unlock
appearance
all of the
really, because we don't see him.
doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that.
That's probably why I can't take Raiden serious, because nobody else in this game takes him serious.
One of the terrorists?
Oh, I gotta wear their clothes?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the Corps and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the Corps section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
You know, I can understand in Metal Gear 4 how they added the whole, like, ID chip thing, but... and why you can't just grab anybody's weapon.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice.
But it's never established if that's a thing in Metal Gear 1 and 2, and and even, especially Metal Gear 3, like, it irritates the shit out of me.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
It kind of irritates the shit out of me that I can't take out a guard and use his weapon.
An access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football or the black case.
Not the football.
The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with.
Aw, shit.
Nothing is fair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Forgot how long this cutscene in Kodak Call was.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke came from the airport Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
Now he's gonna call and whine to Colonel. Why didn't you tell me?
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for? Colonel, who is that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Bullshit.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
I love how Raiden gets mad and tries to, like, be mad with somebody, and they're just like, dude, we don't take you serious. Okay, but with that, I'm going to call Rose, and that's going to be it for today.
Jack, do you need to save?
Yeah, I didn't call because I wanted to talk to you. Alright.
Got a minute, Jack?
Nope.
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located
He's
the
not.
grave site.
He's really not.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
Sus.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess. I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think.
Stop.
Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section.
Stop flapping your beak,
priority
Raiden,
is to
and get to work.
contact Agent Ames.
Alright, but that's going to be it for today. The next planned day to continue this is going to be Thursday. I'm going to try to resume getting back to the Metal Gear series twice a week. So the plan is Thursday. I wish I could say for a definitive, you know, like certainty that, yeah, Thursday morning, come back, but life. So the plan is Thursday. If anything changes, Carol, it's Raiden. He probably doesn't know how to put the clothes on. But yeah, the plan is Thursday to resume this. So, but as for YouTube, if you've been watching this far, this is now approaching 2.5 hours. Thanks for watching. Subscribe is up there. Playlist will be over in that direction. You can click that link and check out my playthrough of Metal Gear 3 and Metal Gear 1. So that's going to be all for episode 2. Stay suave.